Hello, Angel.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. I'm so excited to talk today about your new venture, and it's called Creekside R&R. And you reached out to me, with some information about your business, and I quickly grabbed onto it because I just thought the pictures are so phenomenal, and your location's phenomenal. So why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about what is Creekside R&R and where you're located?
Sure, yeah. So Creekside RNR, it's a glamping accommodation site, and we are building five of those beautiful domes,
Mhm.
and we're located in Kukang, so we're not too far from the city, and we're also in between a lot of great touristic areas, like close to a lot of beautiful beaches, and like close to Buktush and Shiriak, and it's located on a creek. So you have the beautiful water view as well from the domes.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, and we must say that you're taking bookings now, but you're officially open in October. So it's going to be a great fall destination for us, for everyone who's still staycationing. But we can't talk about your business without talking about the fact that you're starting this new venture, in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah.
So when did you start this idea, and how did that pandemic play into those plans?
Yes, no, for sure. It's definitely, challenging times, I think, for a lot of businesses, today. And for us, we've came up with this idea because I grew up literally right around this area.
Okay.
And I had, it's a special place for us, our family.
Mhm.
We think it's really beautiful, and we had purchased some more land on the water, but it was not something we were planning on developing initially. It was something that maybe one day our child would love to be in this area. We wanted to protect nature and not have people cut all the trees. And we started to think what a perfect place to put the domes on, because you're really in nature. There's so much wildlife and so many different birds, and it's really beautiful. And it's really the perfect place to go and disconnect and just sit, relax, look at the stars, be in nature, read a book. So that's where that idea came from for us to start that. We really started last October.
Mhm.
um, we started developing the road and started kind of putting the project more into motion. We were planning on going full speed in the construction this spring, so we were opening the beginning of the summer, and then the pandemic happened.
Mhm.
So that really shifted a lot of our plans. It was a little bit scary and unsure for us because we really didn't know what was going to happen, like a lot of people, and if people were still going to travel, and how things were going to progress, in our province. And so, and also to even procure the supply to build was very
Right.
challenging because we couldn't really access a lot of that supply. So I would say by the end of May, we slowly started to be able to get a few things, and we started just ourselves to go and work on the project. And now we're full on in construction. It's pushed us back to open in October,
Mhm.
but we also think it's a great time because of the fall. So all the leaves change color, and it's very beautiful too around that time of the year. And so, and we're really relying on local tourists as well, like to really look for the support of the community, and, people from our own province to come and experience all the beautiful things that, the province has to offer, which our glamping dome is one of the things, because you can really experience the area and the culture.
Yeah. And I think that, like, kudos to you, because a lot of times if people were in the middle of, or just in the beginning stages of starting a business like this, and the pandemic hit, they might have just put their plans on the back burner. And for you, so for you, you said, well, that's okay if we open a little bit later. That your audience changes a little bit, but what's neat is that with the heat of the summer, so many people are looking for that beach, to go to the beach. But in the fall, like as you say, it being outside Creekside in a dome would lend so much more to that beautiful time of year when the leaves are changing and the nights are getting a little crisp and cool. So why domes? Why not cottages? Why did you go with domes?
Yeah, because I think domes creates a very unique experience. So, if a lot of people, they like camping, but they also want the amenities or the glamour of, being in a resort and having everything to use. So that's why they call it glamping. And we thought that was, such a great way to go and have, a great vacation where you are in nature, you can meditate, you can relax and disconnect, but you also get all of the luxurious amenities that you're used to when you go and you vacation. So we will have the private hot tubs on each of the units, and the barbecues, and we have the king bed and all of the full kitchen and the full bathroom. So we really made it that people could come in and they get a true glamping experience.
Yeah. And for someone like me who was planning on being on a cruise ship in October,
Yeah.
the fact that I can go just an hour down the road and have my own private hot tub is it's quite a big selling feature for someone like me who thought I was going to be going to warmer climate. At least I can be warm in Cocan with a hot tub. So what besides the luxurious aspect of the domes, can you describe a little bit about the location? You say it's on a creek. What can people expect when they go there, as far as what amenities they have outside the domes?
Yes, so being in Kokang, like it's on a creek, and that creek goes to the ocean. So we have built like some really beautiful hiking trails too around, so people can go and hike all around the creek. And you have the beautiful view of the ocean on the other side. We will have some kayaks and canoes and paddle boards on site. And that people can use as well. We will have beautiful hammocks too that you can go and relax in nature around the area. And Kokang also has a lot of, like, we have our own oyster farm here
Hmm.
too in Kokang. So for us, it's also about offering the service of people when they come into their dome. They don't need to worry or run everywhere to get all the things that they would like. We will have different options that you can pay for so many oysters, and you will get to experience local oysters that will come and be delivered right to your dome. And it could be beer, wine, local chocolates, local cheeses. We will have different things like that that we will bring the experience that much further. But on the outside, as long that the water, because sometimes depending on when the tide is low or the tide is high, there's times that people will be able to go out, and there's times that they won't be able to go out. But you
Right.
can leave right from here, and it ends up on the ocean on the other side.
Beautiful, beautiful. And it's so important because what I'm seeing with the different businesses that I'm talking to and the places that we're traveling to this summer is that a lot of times, I live in Miramichi, so, Cocan is somewhere that, I'm familiar with. But a lot of times people who, live in the western or the southern parts of the province, they might not even know where Cocan is. So that's what I'm loving about this whole staycation idea is that people are now starting to be introduced or reintroduced to some of these smaller communities that have so much potential. Like you say, that you have your local cheeses and your local oysters. A lot of people wouldn't know that, unless they took advantage of this staycation.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So you say that you're opening in October. So how can people connect with you now? How long are you going to be open in the fall? Is it a year round?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. So what if somebody's sitting here watching it now and they're saying, I need to get in touch with you? How are you taking reservations right now?
Yeah, so for now, for us, like people, they can reach us through our social media, like on Facebook, and they send us message, they can give us a call, but we have an online booking platform, so they can go right
Okay.
on the website on creeksiderNR.com, and they can go and make their booking or send their request right there to us.
Okay.
And we are starting to accommodate from October 1st on. For booking. And in the winter, we have some wood pellet stoves in each of the units. We have mini splits in each of the units.
Wow.
And there's a lot of beautiful cross country and snowshoeing trails around. So I think it's actually going to be a great way to really enjoy the outdoors in the winter.
And I mean, let's face it. I mean, there's not, I mean,
No?
I'll raise my hand when I say it's not the winter. I love this heat. I'm not a big fan of the winter, but if you put me in a place where, you can snowshoe and you can enjoy those beautiful winter days, you know, it's great for people to take advantage of and get outside and see the beauty in the winter as well, instead of just looking out at it, waiting for it to be over.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So, so this is awesome. I appreciate you so much reaching out, and I wish you all the best. I will definitely be putting it on my list, and I can't wait to circle back with you, book my reservations, and hopefully do a live from your location and let everyone see the beauty of it. And congrats and good luck on this new venture.
Yes, no, and thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and giving us that opportunity to share our story, and we look forward to definitely welcoming you here.
Awesome. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.